you see someone that is self-assured, you can always tell. Now, it is not in their outfit, it is not in what they wear or how many material stuff that they own. It's always in the way that they carry themselves. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In case you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here I do videos on self improvement and beauty content and everything nice. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mary G. I'm so happy to have you here once again. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to what it really looks like to be self-assured, right? You see people that are self-assured and feel like, oh, is it personality? No, what it really means is how someone can become grounded and secured in like themselves. So today we're going to be talking all that in this video. So one thing you need to know about being self-assured is it is in the behavior. When you see someone that is self-assured, you already know that that is their behavior. It's their behavior, it's not their personality, it's just how they act. And the first thing you will notice is they take time to speak. They speak like they have the whole day. Now, what that simply means in their head is they are trying to articulate whatever it is that they want to say. Now, when you see someone who is not self assured in themselves, they are not grounded in what they want to say or their opinion, they just open their mouth and talk. But once you meet someone who is grounded in what they want to say, they take their time to respond in things because whatever it is that they say, make you like you have to know that they already thought about it. They are making sure that whatever it is that they are saying holds like a powerful meaning. Do you understand? So they pause before they talk, they pause before they respond, they talk slowly so you can understand what they are saying. Have you met people that say that I'm going to say this once and I won't say it again? Now, it's not because that they will forget what they say. No, they are assured. They know what they are saying. They are grounded. They want to say it so that you understand it. And when you understand it, you know where they are coming from, right? These are people that when they speak, they take their time to talk because they know what they are saying. Do you understand? They take their time to speak. They are comfortable with silence. Now, if you are one person that if there is no noise, there is no chaos somewhere, you are not you are not okay. You are not an assured person. You are not assured in yourself. Now, I used to be that. That used to be me many years ago, where I'm like, oh, why is everywhere quiet? Why is everything quiet? Why is there nothing to talk about? Why is nothing happening? That was because I wasn't a grounded person, right? In myself, I wasn't assured in myself. That is why I felt like chaos was like a good thing. Chaos is not a good thing. Unnecessary noise is not a good thing. You need to be comfortable in silence. You need to sit down and be able to hear your own voice. Right now, I'm very good with calmness and silence. I hear my thoughts better than when I'm like around people or when there's chaos. So when you meet people that are self-assured, that's like number one thing that you're going to notice. They take their time to speak, they pause before they react, they are comfortable with silence, they are calm. Do you understand? And when they speak, they are confident in whatever it is that they say, they are confident in their thoughts, and they are also confident in their opinion. The next sign you will see is that they are okay with people not liking them. They are okay with not being liked by everyone, right? I remember when growing up, I used to feel like, oh, I need to be liked by everybody. No, I don't even want to be liked by everybody because at this point, I've come to understand that if you are liked by everybody, majority of them are lying to you. Majority of them just want something from you. Do you understand? So, as I am like this, there are low key people that don't like me that I know about, and there are low key people that don't like me that I don't know about. So now that's one example and one sign that you see in someone that is self assured. They are not bothered about you liking me, you liking them or not. They are okay when people don't like them. They are like very good. They don't overextend themselves to be liked, right? Performing, people pleasing. They don't do all those things. They allow people to misunderstand them. Now, I am at the point of my life where if I explain something to you and you misunderstand it, that's okay. Do you understand? And when you meet people that are self assured, that is one of the signs that you see about them. They're okay. If they have an opinion or about themselves and you say another thing about that's what like that's on you. That's what you think about themselves about them, but They know what they think about themselves. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So they are okay with people not liking them. They are not performing, like I said before, for validation, for, oh, someone should like me. They don't disagree to somebody's opinion out of, oh, panic, I need to disagree, so that, or they say, oh, I am I let me not say something that will make this person to be angry. It is free to speak. It is free to air your opinion. It's okay for you to say something and people don't believe it. It's okay for you to say something and people don't understand it. It's okay, because even you yourself, there are things that people say that you don't understand. There are things that people say that you do not like. So it's always very important that if you want to be very self assured, you have to be okay. You have to be cool with people not liking you, because people are really not going to like you. Some people are really not going to like you. But if you know who you are assured, you're confident in yourself, you are grounded, trust me, you'll be okay with this. One thing you also notice from someone who is like self assured, and what really makes them self assured, is that their body is relaxed. Have you ever met people where they are just so calm? Their body is just giving relaxed. I always say this, body language is a lot. I don't know, maybe just to me, but body language is a lot. Your body says a lot even without you saying words. So when you meet someone with self assured, their body is relaxed. Their body is saying what they might say, or their body is saying who they are before their words come out, before their words say anything. They have like grounded posture. They don't move their body anyhow. They don't just do anyhow. They are calm in themselves. They are okay with their body. They have like body positivity. No matter what is happening with their body, they're just like okay with their body, right? They have this type of calmness when you're around them, and you cannot just you cannot point it that, oh, this person is just really calm in who they are. They are calm in like their skin. They are okay with it, right? They have confidence in like their body. Those are people who are self assured. They're just relaxed. They are relaxed in their soul. Their body is relaxed. You need to experience people like that. Is a game changer. The first time in my life I ever experienced that was when I was in school. I just had like, this woman's body is just relaxed. Like she's not panicking over anything. She's not. It was one of my lecturers, and she later became my supervisor. So I had like close proximity with her like over a long time. She's just relaxed. She's self assured. Like she's very confident in herself. She's just relaxed. You cannot rush her. You cannot say anything. Her body is just telling you, I'm okay with who I am. I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in what I am wearing at this time. I'm confident in what I wear. I'm confident in how I carry myself. Those are people who are self assured. Body language is a lot. Body language speak even before words and thought actually comes out of your mouth, right? So it's always very, very important to note this. And if you're trying to be like self assured, you need to work on having your body to be relaxed all the time. This next one is very subtle, which is they listen more than they speak. Yeah. When you meet someone who is self assured, they don't have to say things out of place so that they can get like validation, right? They listen more, and they listen more to understand. There's a difference between you listening to someone and you listening to understand. They are two different things. Even me myself, I'm trying to like understand that. They are two different things. Now, these are people who they don't interrupt, they listen, they want to hear, right? And there's always a difference between you listening to reply, right? And listening on its own just to have like experience, get knowledge, So people that are self assured, most of them kind of they just want to hear. They give the other person the room to like speak. They don't always try to like win like an argument. They don't always try to like, okay, I want to listen because this person wants like a solution for me. No. Sometimes and most of the time they listen because you are telling them something they want to hear, right? They want to articulate it, they want to understand whatever it is that you're saying. One thing I've started cultivating lately is to try as much as possible not to interrupt people. And secondly, listen to understand what that person is trying to say. So I ask a lot of, naturally I'm someone that asks a lot of questions. So now I ask a lot of questions. I don't just listen because I feel like, oh, this person wants me to say something, after. I listen because I want to learn, right? I listen because I want to understand. And I also listen because, okay, this makes sense. I also listen because if I have to say something later, I am articulating those things in my head, right? To know what to say, to know the question I want to ask, to understand better. And I am really trying as much as possible not to interrupt people when they speak. When you see people that are very self assured, they try as much as possible, like I said before, not to talk out of place. It's okay for you to keep quiet when you don't have anything to say. I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. It's okay. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. You just have to say, "Oh, okay." I say a lot of "oh, okay" these days. I say, "Oh, okay." It's nothing. I don't have anything that I want to say. That's all, right? It's always very important for you to close your mouth. If you don't have anything, it's okay to be quiet. It is okay. It's okay for you to be quiet. It's okay for you not to have any contribution. It's okay for you not to have any solution for anybody. It is okay. It's okay for you to just say, hey, that's really good. Or okay for you to just say, you know what, I will think about it. You don't have to say something immediately, right? Self-assured people, when they don't understand certain things or when they don't know what to say, they think about it and come back with like whatever they want to say, and they don't interrupt people rudely or anyhow. So when you're having a conversation, there is a part where it looks like you're interrupting. Now, I don't know what is happening with me, but when I'm interrupting people, my brain is telling me that I'm interrupting people, right? When someone is saying something and I want to say something to, I'm like, no, doesn't, you're interrupting. So there's always like a pause. Except maybe the person wants me to like continue, then I continue. But I was just like, you know what? This person is talking, right? So you don't always have to say something to prove a point. Nobody cares. If you're working on your self assured journey, this particular one will change the way people perceive you, which is they don't panic. Self assured people don't panic over small things. I also had to learn this the hard way. They don't panic over small things. They move on, they laugh it off, they take a pause first before they continue, right? So when there is like a small mistake, or even a mistake in general, when you are self-assured, you're like working on your confidence and all that, you don't blow out of proportion. Now, people move on. Some people move on. That's people that are self-assured. They move on, they laugh it off. Now, for someone to laugh something off is like, it doesn't matter to me. For someone to move on is like, you know what, this happened, we gotta go. It's not going to stop my life, but we have to move, right? So when you meet people that are very self-assured, they don't just dwell in that mistake that they've done. They move on. They don't stay there. They recover. They move on. It's a strength that most people don't have, but it's also a behavior that you can cultivate, right? A little mistake happen, it's not the avenue for you to start to insult yourself. A little mistake happen, it's not the avenue for you to start to panic, right? There's just some issues that are happening or that happened lately, and I'll just laugh and I'll just say, oh, you'll be fine, honestly. Because why am I panicking over small mistakes? Why am I panicking and telling myself bad word over something that can be fixed? And most times some of them cannot be fixed, but it's okay. I'm not a perfect human being. I can make mistakes. And that's one thing that I always tell myself. Also adjust gently, calmly, right? People that are very self-assured, they do this calmly, they adjust. If they've done a mistake, they correct themselves, know where they did that mistake, and like change from that mistake. Do you understand my point? So it's always very important for you to not always sit down, dwell in like your small mistakes or insult yourself for those mistakes that they're obviously mistakes. You're not a perfect human being. It's okay for you to make mistakes and like move on from those mistakes. You need to pay very good attention and very close attention to that, because when you meet people that are self-assured, this is like one huge attribute you see in them. That is very important is to know that self-assurance is not loud. It's not a confidence that needs to like hold so much. It's quiet comfort. It's the things that you do to change the way that you move, the way that you speak, the way that you do things. It's not always done to impress people. You don't say that you are self assured so that somebody can know that yes, you have arrived. No, it's just something that helps you as a person. That yes, I am assured. I'm confident in myself. I give myself 100% guarantee. Do you understand? So self assurance is something that we all need to start tapping into. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me a comment. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All.